परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द
Nithyananda, and welcome to all the viewers. And as we are getting ready, just before we begin the Nithyananda Yoga, first let us invite the presence of Swamiji by chanting the Sadguruvandana. Let's all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine straight line. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your space. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Take a deep breath and let's chant Sadguruvandana. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Next, we'll be chanting the Shivamoola mantra Om Hum Hum Shivaya Namaha 11 times internally. Let's continue to keep our hands together in front of our heart center. Internally, chant the mantra 11 times. We'll be chanting it out for all of you to follow.
ॐ हां हों शिवाय नमः 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 ॐ हां हों शिवाय नमः. Will now perform Tattvachamalam. Please take the Panchapatra Manodharani. Keep it in front of you. With the right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, take water with the Udharani from the left hand and pour it into your right hand. Take a sip of water and do this 3 times as we chant the following 3 mantras. Om Atmadattvam Shodhaya Visvadha. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhaya Visvadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhaya Visvadha. Rinse your right hand. Then with the base of your right hand thumb, wipe your lips from right to left twice. Mahamridaya Namaha. Rinse your right hand again. The index, middle, and ring finger of the right hand touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Rinse your right hand again. The index finger and thumb of the right hand join together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. The ring finger and thumb join together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Rinse your right hand again. The little finger and thumb join together, touch your navel. Right chest, left chest. All the tips of your fingers touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the center of your chest. With your right hand one last time. Now, clasp your right hand into your left hand and keep both your hands on your right thigh. Create a conscious resolution within your inner space to manifest all the powerful blessings, powerful initiations out to bring bond to the Hinduism Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Parameshwar on this auspicious day in our practice of the Nithyananda Yoga today. Let all of the health, longevity, strength, beauty, grace, and stamina radiate through us, through our body, and visualize the body that you want to have manifest, and the health that you want to be able to manifest, and the ultimate Paramashiva, let that manifest also to this body. ओम ममोपात समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्य ब्राह्मणः द्वितीय परार्थे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शिखाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ कन्यामासे कृष्णपक्षे षष्ट्यां शुभतिथौ भानुवासरयुक्तायां मृगशीर्षा नक्षत्र पर्यन योग वनिजकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रभक्तृ श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान् गीयमान चित्र चामर श्रीशुनगाहलादि समस्त वरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलव केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराजपाणि महाराजुरु शवन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञानवानु वीक्षणानधार तदोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय भद्र सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी भागी सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्ध श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ चिन्नवत्युत्तर द्विशतम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशतम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ गत्र साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनुक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि नवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभा नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद जगत गुरु श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्तिसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपाकटाक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यविजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थकाममोक्ष चतुर्विध फलपुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुर्योपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दीर्घातिरिक योगीशील सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अपोपस्पृश्य mix your hand one last time.
Yes, now let's all take our Panchapatra Hindrani and place it outside. And let's enter into today's Nithyananda. So now let's all stand up and just give ourselves warmed up Before we begin with the asanas, just taking up our entire body before we begin with the asanas. Now, first let's begin with our neck, starting with some rotation in our neck. So you can slowly start rotating your neck in the clockwise direction, gently moving in a circle. Bring it all the way down, now all the way back, pushing your neck gently towards the sides as you rotate your neck. Just feel whether you're having any stress, you're having any pain in your neck. If you're feeling any pain in your neck, then just squeeze that area as you're rolling your neck, and then nicely stretch it as you go in the opposite direction. Now let's rotate the neck in the opposite direction. Once again, feel how your neck is feeling. Bring awareness to the whole neck and push the neck in all the directions. Yes. Now just rolling it down, pushing it down, and then pushing it all the way back, and moving it to the side. Give it a slight pull down, and then the opposite side. Yes. And relax as let's now move into the next step. Now you're going to go to shoulders. And bring your arms to your shoulders. And nicely start rotating your hands, your shoulders, your elbows as wide as you can. Take your hand as back as possible, bring it all the way down, and bring it as close as possible, take it as high as you can, and keep going like that. Giving your shoulders a nice stretch, including your chest as well. Your chest, your back, a lot of muscles are going to get stretched over here. Once again, keep awareness of the stress, the pain, tension that you're feeling, strain you're feeling in that particular muscle. Now go in the opposite direction. Yes, you're right. Now let's move to our wrists. Now stretch your wrists out and just roll them in the clockwise direction. Then in the anti-clockwise direction. You open your fingers and pull your palms down, and then pull the palm up, and then go in the opposite hand, and then pull the palm up. Yes. Now let's just stretch our hands one hand to the side, and then you swing yourself from side to side, nicely stretching the back and the hips. Go as far behind as possible. Each time when you go to the back, give a little bit more push and then turn. Then go back again, give a little bit more push and then turn. Don't just stop wherever your body is naturally going. Go as wide as possible. Once again, bring awareness to how your head is feeling. Yes. Go in the opposite direction. Even feel your back during this hip rotation. See how your lower back is feeling. Go as wide as you can. And yes, relax. Now we missed stretching the back. So let's stretch our hands all the way up and just pull yourself up for a moment. Pull your back all the way up and then just take it to the side slowly. Go all the way to the side. Your whole side stretching nicely. And then go to the opposite side. Yes, relax. Now, if you want, you can even go down forward as well. Going as low as you can. Give a gentle push. Hold your feet and wherever you can. Just feel your lower back nicely stretching and relax. Now let's just come back to our knees. Yes, we're going to rotate our knees. Bring your hands to your knees. Slightly bend forward. Bend your knees forward and then you're going to rotate your knees. So nice and deep in. Give a gentle rotation. At the same time, keep it nice and wide. Yes, now go in the opposite direction. Yes, relax. Finally, let's come to our ankles. Stretch one foot forward. Raise the foot off the mat. And rotate your ankles in the clockwise direction. Feel how your ankle is feeling. Give it a nice and wide stretch in all directions. Now go to the opposite direction. Yes, relax. Let's go to the opposite foot. Stretch your other foot out. Give it a rotation now, as long as you can. Bring awareness to your foot. Consciously move the legs, don't just let it happen automatically. Consciously bring awareness and see how your leg is moving. Go in the opposite direction. Yes, yes. So now we'll be entering into the skeleton dance. So let's all now keep our hands by our side, close our eyes, and start visualizing ourselves as a complete skeleton structure. From head to toe, visualize your complete body has become a skeleton structure. No skin, nothing inside of that, just bones. All of your identity also is gone. Not just physical, but everything. You are now just a complete standing skeleton. Bring the visualization to every part of your body. Now slowly start moving your body. Start moving your hands, your paws. Keeping the visualization. You can keep your eyes open or closed, whichever is fine for you. Just keep an awareness about your surroundings. Slowly start moving your elbows, your knees, your entire legs and hands, your neck. Move every part of your body, gradually increasing the intensity. Drop all the tiredness, laziness, resistance you're having, and just allow yourself to move right. Let's begin.
ஆனந்தமா போற்றி பாடி கொண்டாடுங்கடி.
Divine memories. Let's keep the intensity.
நம்ம தெய்வீகமா மாற்றிவிட மத எண்ணும் அந்த எண்ணம் அதை தாண்டும் நிலை காட்டிவிட.
Now start. Come to a standstill. Completely stop moving your body. Just come to a complete standstill. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. Completely fill and empty your lungs each time you breathe. Please feel your entire body settling down. See your heart rate settling down. And now, open your eyes and let's come to a seated position as we enter into asanas for today. Yes. Now let's enter into the first asana for today, which is going to be Purmasana. So now sitting in, coming to a seated position on our heels, we are going to be crossing our feet and sitting on the crossed heels. So cross your heels and sit on the crossed heels. Keep your hands on the respective knees. Now in this asana, you want to tighten your shoulders, your back, your entire upper body and lower body, your entire body. You're going to intensely tighten it like a kurma, a turtle or a tortoise which has a shell around it. So now intensely tighten your entire body. Gaze to the tip of the nose. That is going to be the drishti point for this asana. Bringing your awareness to one fixed point to completely unclutch yourself from all the other thoughts happening outside. We are going to be performing the visualization of a tortoise. Visualize yourself as a tortoise with a stable body, a stable mind to live for centuries. Stop all the movements of your body. Just tighten your body completely. The pranayama we are going to be performing is the Ujjayi pranayama. Ujjayi pranayama is where you inhale with the mouth as deeply as you can and exhale through your nostrils. So when you inhale with the mouth, you're not just inhaling very shallow, you're going to be inhaling through the back of your throat. Because when you do that, what happens is it creates an ocean-like sound. So that is why is the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nostrils. Perform the Mula Bandha as well, tightening the perineal muscles. And the japa is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
गुल्पो च विषणस्यादो विक्रमेण समाहितो उज्जुकाय रोषग्रीवं कुर्मासनमृत्तिरणा.
Yes, relax, but continue to be seated in the same position. As we now move into the next asana, which is Yogasana. So now you're going to be crossing just the feet for Yogasana. Change the position to cross your feet on top of each other and sit on the heels. So cross the feet, placing one foot on top of the other, and then sit on the heels. This is Yogasana. That is the only difference. Continue to keep your hands on your knees. The gaze, the point we are going to be gazing at, is once again the tip of the nose, and the visualization is Swamiji. Bring the visualization of Swamiji into your inner space. We are continuing to perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale as deeply as you can through the mouth and exhale through the nostril. We are performing the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineal muscles, and the japa is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
गुणं नियम्य कल्पाभ्यां विक्रमेण समाहितः योगासनं भवेदेति द्वितीयोगो विधिवुः.
Yes, let's now move. The next asana is Vijogasana. So in Vijogasana, we are going to be coming on to our knees. Let's all come on to our knees. So once you're standing on your knees, what you're going to do is you're going to slowly cross your legs. So once you come into a standing position on your heels, you're going to be slowly leaning backward and holding on to the calves with your thumbs inside and fingers outside. As much as you can, try to start with one foot and then move to holding on to both feet. This is Vijogasana. Let's continue to balance over here. The more you are able to bend your back instead of leaning back, the more simpler it will be for you to perform this asana. If you need to take a break, then slowly come back to the position, relax for a moment, and then you can get back into the asana. So now before you get back, we're going to be visualizing the space of oneness with Swamiji, which is just visualizing Swamiji in your inner space and gaze to the third eye as you perform this asana. The drishti point for this asana is now changing to the third eye. The pranayama we are going to be performing is Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Tighten your perineal muscles in the Mula Bandha, that will help you to stay in the asana longer. And the japa is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
गोडां वामनो उभय होई गोडा आदरा खेतोई अशपादकी Panarahave, Panovamagoda, Dilave.
Relax. Now we're going to be entering into the next asana, which is Ustrasana. So over here you can uncross your feet. Just keep your heels apart. So you can keep your heels shoulder width apart. And now what we're going to be doing is slowly bending backward. So you're going to slowly lean back and bring your hands to your toes. This is Ustrasana. So what you can do to make this asana easier, first step, you can bring your toes onto the ground. So that will make it easier for you. If you are feeling it really difficult to get into this position, you can tuck your toes in, which will bring your heels higher and make it easier for you to catch your heels, so that you can first get a feel of what bending your back in this position is going to feel like. This is going to be much easier, but at the same time you can also get a little more focus to push your back forward. Push your hips forward to bend your back. You can also slowly relax your neck backwards. This is Ustrasana. So once you feel this position is good, then you can bring your toes flat and then bend all the way down, moving even further down and pushing your hips up. You can tilt your head backward. So this is Ustrasana, visualizing yourself as a camel. Continue to keep your mouth open. To inhale in Ujjayi Kumbhaka and exhale through the nostrils. The bandha we are performing is Mula Bandha, and internally we chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Kapotasana sanabhyasam Kuryamita hitasanaha.
Relax. Slowly come forward, and now just bend forward. Completely bend forward. Bring your hips to your heels. For a moment, we'll just do the counter stretch for one moment. Just bring yourself forward, stretch your hands forward. Bring your forehead to the ground. Yes, bring your forehead to the ground. Yes. Now slowly, you can rise back up. As you now move into the next asana, which is Jatyasana. So now in Jatyasana, from sitting in Vajrasana, we are going to be bending backward. Bending, we are not going to be bending our back in particular, but lowering ourselves all the way down. So holding your ankles, you can slowly lower your back to the ground from the seated position. Bring your elbows to the ground. Bring your head to the ground. This is Jatyasana. Bringing the top of the head to the ground. You're going to keep your back up, holding the toes. And visualize yourself as a blooming lotus. The drishti point for this asana is going to be the tip of the nose. Keep breathing in as deeply as you can. Don't stop breathing. You're going to be performing the Ujjayi Pranayama intensely, and the Mula Bandha is going to be the lock of the base of the spine, and internally the japa is Om Nithyananda परमशिवोऽहम्
दौ एडी संपुट करे सोले मूला द्वारितरी धेरे पनाम्भानी उगड़ होई बेसे बहुरू पिष्टि दिसी करे द्वेसे.
Slowly raise up as we now move into the next asana, which is Viratasana. Now in Viratasana, it's going to be a dynamic movement where from Jatyasana, we're going to be going all the way down and then coming back up. So if you can do this without the support of your hands. Otherwise also you can use the support of your hands to do this. So now let's go all the way back down. All the way back down. Go nice and slow, allowing your knees, your thighs to all stretch down. And then slowly raise back up. This is Viratasana. Now as you perform this asana, visualize Swamiji in your space. You're going to gaze to the tip of your nose. The pranayama is the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Perform Mula Bandha, tightening the perineal muscles and the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शङ्खा त्रिभूमौ निधाय जङ्घोधारयो ऊर्णि संस्थाप्य पुष्टिवंशं वारं वानं स्पृशेत् विराटासनं भवति.
We're now moving on to Kapotasana. Now, from the same kneeling position, lean backwards and catch your feet comfortably. Lean back as far as you can. This is going to be an intense back bend. Lean back as far as you can and try to bring your head in between your feet and your elbows onto the ground. This is going to open up your lower back, your upper back, your chest, going to stretch out your abs. And once you're in this position, you're going to try to lift your hips up high. Now visualize yourself as a beautiful dog as you continue to breathe in Ujjayi Pranayama. Engage the Mula Bandha and in turn the chant, the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मेरुदन्तग्रन्थिदाद्य स्वीपी पादयो पादस्वीपुमान्.
Relax. Now slowly rise up. Come to a kneeling position with your toes tucked. Hold on to opposite elbows and lift your buttocks off the ground, standing on your knees. This is called the Varasana. Fix your gaze at the tip of your nose and set your sankalpa, whatever you want to manifest. For this is the boon fulfilling posture, Varasana. Receive your boon from Paramashiva. Breathe in Ujjayi Pranayama. Engage your throat and inhale through nose and mouth at the same time. Then exhale through the nose, making an ocean-like sound on in and exhalation. In turn, we chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ज्ञानभूमौ संस्थाप्य अस्ताभ्यां बहुपरस्परं धृत्वा सरलं तिष्ठेत् वारासनं भवति.
Now, keep the toes tucked. and sit down on the heels. Then lean forward down, placing your forearms on the ground and resting your head on your hands. This is Varahasana too. Visualize yourself as Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu. And continue to breathe in Ujjayi Pranayama, making an ocean-like sound from your throat and inhaling through nose and mouth at the same time, exhaling only through your nose. Keep the Mula Bandha, the root lock, engaged, and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Surya Chandram Vedadanya Sanki Tatyante.
The next asana is Mundasana. This is going to be an inverted posture. So you can set yourself up in front of a wall for support if needed. Requesting everyone to get ready in front of a wall. Bring your elbows shoulder width apart and interlock your fingers. Then place your head on the mat. Support the back of your head with your hands. Firmly hold on to the back of your head. Then straighten your knees and walk your feet forward. Bring your hips above your shoulder levels to the point where your feet simply lift off the ground, and then extend your legs up straight. Hold the balance. Engage your core, engage your glutes, and breathe calmly through your nose. And Sahaja Kumbhaka, leading the prana along your spine as you gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as a locked tree. Internally chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Ramundasanam Vakshe Sarvesham Praninam Sukham Udaramarga Pade Tattva Dharyen Marutam Siddhi.
Relax slowly. Let your legs down. And come again to a kneeling position. With your hands on your ears, lean forward and down and bring your head in between your legs. In this asana, you're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through the nose and audibly exhale through your mouth. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged and calmly breathe in Sahaja Kumbhaka as you internally chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Pradama Bhagadali Samadharabe Korumalo Ubhe Mirabe Hana Bhane Ukhadakara Vese Dau Yedi Guda Nivese.
Moving on to Viparita Shalabhasana. For this asana, lay down on the stomach and extend your legs, extend your arms in front of you, over top of your head, and then lift your arms, lift your legs off the ground and hold. Firmly engage your back, engage your legs. Visualize yourself as a locust as you breathe calmly through your nose on in and exhalation, leading the prana along your spine in this asana. Firmly hold this posture, be stable. Keep the root lock, the Mula Bandha, engaged and internally chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सुलभासनमाभेश्च तभेरुण्डनामके दुर्गन्धभेरुण्डसहिते शीर्षदण्डासनं तथा.
Relax. You can rest your legs down. Then keep your hands at the side of your body and place your forehead to the ground. And now lift your legs up, keeping them together. And in this asana, visualize a skull, which is representing the mind with purified thoughts and the strong will to attain enlightenment. In Kapalasana, the skull pose, in turn we chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
कपालं भूमौ निधाय ऊर्ध्वं पादौ न्येत् कपालासनं भवति.
Yes, relax. Rest your legs down. And now we're going to enter into Akasha Kapotasana. With your hands firmly pressed onto the ground at the side of your hips, we're going to walk our feet forward and raise our hips up. Finally, kicking our legs over top of our body and trying to place the feet down in front of our face. So that's going to be an intense back bend. So raise your hips, walk your feet forward and try to pick your legs up over top of your body, pushing into the ground. And visualize yourself as a free and open dog as you breathe in Jiva Chala Kumbhaka, leading the prana up and down your spine by the force of your will. In turn, we chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Strashane Sitva Charanao Bheru Bhumerusta Ya Mastako Parinitva Prishta Pradesena Bhumo Stapayet Akashakopatam Bhavati.
Relax. Now, come to a kneeling position. Breathe calmly through the nose and relax your back. Gaze at the tip of your nose and visualize you're sitting in the secret seat with Paramashiva and Guru. In turn, we chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
ज्ञानोर्वोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादोशगोपयेत् पादौ परिसंस्थाप्य गुरुं गुप्तासनं विदुः.
Now relax.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, gentlemen. Sorry for the technical glitch. We are back, so let us continue with the next asana of the sequence, which is Chatakasana. In a kneeling position, sitting on your heels with your buttocks to the top of your feet flat on the ground, lean forward and down, placing your forearms flat on the ground, your palms flat on the mat. Be stable in this position. Relax your spine. Visualize yourself as a sparrow as you breathe calmly through your nose, leading the prana along your spine and Sahajya Kumbhaka. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged. Internally chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Chatakasana.
नाभो सम्पूज्य तिष्ठेतं चटकासनं भविति
Next up is Vrishchikasana 2. Now with your forearms on the ground, we're going to enter into an inverted posture. You can set yourself up in front of a wall for support. If you're not sure whether you can perform this asana or not, better set yourself up in front of a wall with your forearms on the ground. Raise your hips up high. Try to keep your head off the ground as best as possible as you straighten your legs. And kick up bending your back, bending your knees, and then try to bring your feet closer and closer towards your head. Try to touch the back of your head with your feet. Visualize yourself as a scorpion as you continue to breathe in Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha and internally chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
यत्रेति संसताति साधकस्त्वा विश्वासनं वृश्चिका जमनासनम्.
Relax. Sit your feet down. Come to a kneeling position where you're going to be sitting on one heel and the toes of the other foot are going to be pointing outwards with the heel outside your hip. So you're sitting on one heel with the top of the foot flat and the toes of the other foot are pointing outwards with the foot outside your hip. Then place your palms flat on the ground in front of you. Open your eyes and gaze without focusing on any external objects in Vaishnavi movement. Visualize yourself as a bull. As you forcefully inhale through your nostrils, hold your breath for a short while, and then again slowly exhale through the nostrils. This is called as Antarangaha Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha, the root word, and internally chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Vrishasana.
व्यामगुल्पे पादमूले वामभागे पदेतरं विपरीतं स्पृशेत् भूमिं वृषासनमिदं भवेत्.
Next up is Lolasana. Now with your hands flat on the ground, lock out your arms, bring your knees together, and cross your feet as you lift your legs off the ground and balance. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Engage your body and hold your body off the ground. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka. Forcefully inhale. Hold your breath for a short while, then slowly exhale. Internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Lolasana.
लोलासनं सदा कुर्यात् वायुलोला खगानता स्थिरवायुर्प्रदेशेन स्थिरचेत् भवेदुत्तरम्.
And now we're straight moving into Vrishasana on the other side. Now sit on the other heel. Keep the opposite foot outside the hip. Hands on the ground in front of you. Visualize yourself as a bull as you continue to forcefully inhale. Hold your breath for a short while and slowly exhale through your nose. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
याम्यगुल्पे पादमूले वामभागे पदेतरं विपरीतं स्पृशेत् भूमौ वृषासनमिदं भवेत्.
Next up is Balagunasana. Now, tuck the toes of your right foot and place the left foot flat on the ground with the knee raised. Now, sit on the right heel, keeping your hands on the respective knees. Your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Open up your chest. Visualize Balagunahaya, one of the 84 siddhas in your inner space. Continue to breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka. Forcefully inhale through your nose. Hold your breath for a short while. And then again, exhale comfortably through your nose. engage the Mula Bandha, the root knot, and internally chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham.
आसन को गुण जल विकार जाई.
Moving on to Grahasana. Now rise up, separate your feet, bring your hands in between and around your legs from behind and hold onto your ankles. Then squat down as much as possible and visualize yourself as the entire planet. Visualize yourself as Bhudevi, planet Earth. As you breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka, forcefully inhale, hold, slowly exhale through the nose, and internally chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham.
पादतले भूमौ संस्थाप्य जानुमध्ये तुत्परो स्थाप्य हस्तभ्यां गुल्गो प्रदेशो ऋत्वा तिष्ठेत् ग्रहासनं भवति.
Relax. Now tuck the toes of the left foot and sit on the left ear. Keep your right foot flat on the mat with the right knee raised. Place your hands on the respective knees, keeping your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Visualize Balagunahaya. In Balagunasana on the other side, continuously breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka. Forcefully inhale, hold your breath for a short while, and then slowly and control, release your breath through the nose. Keep Mula Bandha engaged, the root knot, and internally chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham.
आसन को गुण जल विकार जाई.
Moving on to Utkatasana. Now step both feet in, tuck your toes, sit on raised heels, and keep your knees off the ground. Place your hands flat on your knees and hold balance in this asana. Strengthen your feet and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. As you breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham.
अस्मिन् जालन्धरे स्तसि वह्निदीपनं भवतीति संकेतः.
Now, from the same position, separate your knees wide apart, join the soles of the feet together and sit on raised heels. We're entering into Vajrasana 2. So, once you find balance in this position, bring your hands behind your back and hold on to opposite elbows. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka and internally chant the japa Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham.
प्रथम फना फानी होय जैसे दोवे डिगुड़ा निवेसे घोड़ा उभो राखे तेहि अडे वाय पसारे धीरा.
Yes. We're now moving on to Anilasana. With your feet flat on the ground, about shoulder width apart, bring your hands below the feet, step the soles of the feet onto the back of your hand, lock out your arms, keep them completely straight, and then squat down as low as you can, Fix your gaze at the tip of your nose and visualize that you're able to live off of air alone. Pause for inhaling through your nose, holding your breath. Then slowly exhaling again through the nose, engaging the Mula Bandha, the root lock tongue, holding, accumulating the prana within your system. Internally, chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Your palms to the back of your hands on the mat. Hold onto your feet. Start taking one step after the other. Walk around on your mat and visualize yourself wearing padukas, walking all across Kailasa as you breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka. Forcefully inhale, hold your breath for a short while, and then slowly exhale through the nose with Mula Bandha engaged. Working on these hamstrings as you internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ते तलयो पादतले कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति.
Next up is Kukkutoddanasana. Now, placing your palms flat on the ground, pick your legs up, jump up, and let your legs fall back down again and again. Visualize yourself as a rooster. Forcefully inhale through your nose. Hold your breath for a short while, and again exhale through your nose in Antaranga Kumbhaka. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged. Breathe calmly and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ततलो भूमौ कृत्वा पादतले च ऊर्ध्वम् ऊर्ध्वानं कृत्वा भूमौ पटेत्. इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् कुक्कुटोद्दानं भवति.
Moving on to Viparita Nirjasana. It's going to be an inverted posture, so set yourself up in front of the wall for support of you. It's going to be a handstand dance. So place your hands on the ground, raise your hips up high, and then straighten your legs. Raise your hips, walk your feet forward, and then kick your legs up into a handstand and dance around on two hands. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahaja Kumbhaka and feel yourself become free of all inhibitions as you internally chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिमवस्तभ्य ऊर्ध्वपादाग्रे कुर्वन् हस्ततलाभ्यां नर्तनं कर्तव्यं विपरीतनृत्यं भवति.
Relax, settle down. Now, stand with your feet flat on the ground and lean forward and down, placing one palm flat on the mat and the other hand on the respective ear. Breathe calmly and feel the balancing effect of this asana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अधपक्षे महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं कर्णिके कर्णिनैकेन पादाभ्यां भूमौ तिष्ठेत् शिरः करः.
Now exchange the position of your hands. Place the other hand on the ground, opposite hand on the respective ear. Calmly breathe through your nose, inhale deeply and exhale deeply, leading the prana along your spine and Sahasrara Kumbhaka. As you breathe calmly, bring your awareness and hold your breath on and off along the various energy centers along your spine. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Keep the Mula Bandha tightly engaged and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Kunjarasana on the other side.
अथ भक्षे महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं कर्णिनैकेन पादाभ्यां तिष्ठेत् भूमौ तिष्ठेत् शिरःकरः.
Next up is Karambasana. Now squat down and catch a hold of your respective ankles. Then lift your toes off the ground, balancing on your heels. Visualize yourself as a Kadamba tree, a pious tree that promotes a long life. As you breathe in Sahasrara Kumbhaka, inhaling slowly and deeply through your nose, and again exhaling through the nose, leading the prana along your spine, keeping the Mula Bandha engaged, and internally chanting the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पार्ष्णिभ्यां भूमिमस्तभ्य हस्तद्वयेन गुल्पोर्ध्वा तिष्ठेत् कदम्ब भवति.
Now relax. You can lay down on your back and keep your hands at the side of the body with the palms facing up. Once more, engage the Mula Bandha. Forcefully pull the awakening Kundalini Shakti upwards from the root of your spine all the way to the crown of your head. Feel the energy moving upwards through your body. Saticharan movement. Then relax, release. Actively relax every muscle of your body and unjudge. With intense awareness, let go of your physical body. Visualize your body is dead and Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is liberating you. Internally, chant the Mahavaka. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Shivasana.
उत्तानं सववद्भूमौ अयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, slowly return to your physical body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Move arms and legs. Pull your knees up towards your chest. Encircle your legs with your arms and squeeze your body into a ball. Bring your head towards your knees and rock your body from side to side. Then roll to the side and slowly rise back up to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations for completing today's Sakala Vinyasa Krama sequence. I hope that you all had a great experience and you were able to have some breakthroughs in any of the asanas today. If you had any breakthroughs, please let us know in the chat below. And as always, if you have any questions, regarding any of the asanas, any of the components, please also let us know in the chat below so we can attend to any of your questions. For now, we're going to move on. Next is going to be the puja. So get your puja kits ready. It will begin shortly. And for now, let us conclude today's Nithyananda Yoga session. Sitting with our head and spine on a straight line, hands in Namaskaram again. Eyes closed, visualizing Swamiji now in space. And in deep gratitude and reverence, let us chant the pranam.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्